Well, what's interesting as an old guy here, 56, I'm now 38 years as an entrepreneur, 38 years in lending, 38 years in real estate, have had an opportunity to interact with many, many wealthy people. And the wealth creation formula was my observation of being on the board of 4 schools and also having 3,000 people work for me, that there was this great need for somebody to explain how wealth is created. And because of my own trial and error and creation of my own wealth, and also through many peers that I have, I run a private equity fund that is funded by all multimillionaires. And I know most of their stories and understand how they created wealth. And I had the benefit of seeing the patterns, and the patterns became a formula. And that formula was driven by basically 4 components. And, I feel very strongly that these 4 components contribute to everybody's solution on wealth creation. And these formulas, or variables as I call them, the variables are variable A, which is investable income, and that's creating a scalable and sustainable income strategy. So we're not talking about a salary, we're talking about something that is scalable. Variable B, which is the acquisition and management of assets. And assets are important, especially the last couple of years with COVID, because if you've owned assets, stocks, and real estate, as an example, we've seen tremendous appreciation. And the reason you want to acquire assets is that you want the assets to contribute to your net worth. Okay, the assets, as debt's paid down and as they appreciate faster than inflation, they contribute to the net worth, which wealth measurement is really the measurement, in my own mind, of your net worth. Now, variables, the 3rd and 4th variable, really are the drivers that contribute to the variables A and B, or 1 and 2. The utilization of leverage is variable 3. And we leverage people, we leverage money predominantly to acquire assets and also to execute on our income strategy. So variable 3 is leverage. And then variable 4, which is probably the most important one, believe it or not, is time. Time is broken down into short-term utilization of time and long-term utilization of time. And a lot of people say, well, why is time so critical? Well, if you owned assets and went through this inflationary period that we're in today, you needed the time for that inflation to drive those assets higher. Most people that are broke don't effectively use their time to learn or to earn. So people that are broke, the first place we look is the time utilization. So anyway, I know that was a lot to unpack here, but the wealth creation formula, once somebody understands it and puts their arms around the components of it, then they have to go to work to execute on their own strategy around the formula, which is what we're going to talk about in all of these videos and all of this information here in the future.